Okay, this is Gloom of Kilforth, a fantasy quest game. Fantasy Quest is a card game set in a fantasy world where you take a hero on an epic quest and it sort of distills a whole like RPG campaign down into one evening. It's for 1 to 4 players. It is an epic game, so it can take up to an hour per player, and it can be played competitively, cooperatively or solo. Players have 25 days to have lots of encounters and develop their powers and build their character into becoming powerful enough to defeat an evil being called an ancient who's threatening to destroy the land. Basically one of these guys. Okay, these are really basically the boss monster of the game. During the day, heroes travel the land, overcome encounters and gather rewards whilst building an epic story called a saga, which is one of these things, and every player gets a saga made up of a number of chapters which he's got to complete. Each night the land falls further into gloom, and if time runs out before the ancient is defeated, Kilforth is engulfed in gloom and all the heroes lose the game. Basically every night one of these locations is going to fall into gloom and go to its black and white side, and when they're all black and white the game's over and all the heroes lose. To set up the game, you place Sprawl City in the middle of the table, shuffle all the location cards and array them around it in a 5x5 grid to represent the map. Each hero chooses the race and class card or chooses it randomly. Each hero places themselves in Sprawl City. I've actually nicked a couple of figures from another game there. There won't be any figures included in this game, just to clarify. We'll be using tokens instead, but players can obviously proxy with whatever miniatures they like. All of the artwork is placeholder, it'll all be replaced, but the artists we have are amazing and the final artwork will be as good as, if not better than what you can see here. Also, all the cards are going to get a graphical overhaul, so they're going to look pretty different from the way they do now. Each hero collects his saga, his 3-card saga set. Skill cards are placed beside the map. Unused race, class, skill and saga cards are removed from the game. The night deck is shuffled and placed by the map. Encounters and reward decks are all shuffled and placed next to the map. Every hero gets to choose a starting reward from any one of these decks. So in this case, the warrior has chosen an item and the rogue has chosen a title reward. Each hero takes 4 health tokens, 4 fate tokens, 1 gold, 3 enemy tokens in his colour and 1 hidden token. Then we shuffle the ancient cards and one's drawn at random, which I've already picked out here. In the cooperative game you get 1 ancient for every hero. Then the hero with the highest sneak goes first and takes the first player token. In this case this is our crafty little dwarf rogue who has a sneak of 4. Time runs out and the game ends at the end of the daylight phase of the 25th day. In the competitive game, the hero that defeats the ancient before the time runs out wins the game. And if no hero achieves this, the hero with the most victory points wins. In the cooperative and solo games, the game is won if all ancients are defeated before time runs out, even if the last surviving hero is defeated in that battle. All heroes, surviving or defeated, share the win, otherwise the game is lost. In any form of the game, a hero cannot battle the ancient until he's completed all the steps of his saga. To clarify, that's 4 chapters and a finale, at which point the saga is completed and the hero receives a powerful reward called a totem. Chapters are completed by earning cards that have keywords that match those on the chapter card. Keywords can be earned by defeating encounters such as enemies, quests, places and strangers. Finding and defeating encounters drives the game towards completing a saga, which in turn allows you to battle the ancient. Once a hero completes his finale, the ancient is placed on the map at its location. So in this case the Demon Prince of Ruin would be placed at his location, which is the Old Wood here. Hope you enjoyed that. If you're still with me, I'll see you in part 2.